we've hit the ground. This is Korriban. Why would one of the Jedi you're looking for
Gordo,
come
stop
here?
floating around like a dick.
It seems quiet. Just the wind. But deep beneath the surface, you can feel the pain of what took place here. There's great power in this place, for those who can hear its call.
There is much that would draw a Jedi to this place. The resting grounds of the ancient, and the most likely place to find all.
What happened?
It was said that Revan intended to return to Korriban to subdue any potential Sith, but Revan. It took a year or two for they found Korriban much as we have. The Republic found evidence that several Sith Lords is as lifeless as it seems. It would.
Oh, okay.
If you walk, the account
Dark energy. That's kind of cool how it's inside the chart. So Kreia won't come with us on Korriban. No, no. Boo-hoo, I am so depressed. Because I totally would have been desperate to have her come with me all the time. Wow, we are just armored up like motherfuckers. Hey, we're back on Korriban. There's a lot of dead
The
Sith.
structures you see around you are the plundered tombs of the ancient Sith Lords. Each tomb was once infused with the history and heritage of the old Sith Empire, containing great mysteries and powerful relics of the Force. However, even the many traps could not long hold back the curious, the fools, and the weak. And so these tombs fell, spilling their secrets into the hands of those unable to comprehend or preserve them.
Oh man, that sucks. Hey Atten, let's level you up. Whoops. I forget it. Oh yeah, I gotta give Mira that power. Intelligence. Ah, feats. Give him some toughness. None of us in this group are really that super tough, so that's a problem. A bit of a problem. So, here's what you can do. You can't go into the tombs, unfortunately, but if you walk in front of each one, you get this.
Ahead lies the tomb of Naga Sadow, successor to Marka Ragnos, and the Sith Lord responsible for nearly conquering the Republic.
Tell me more.
More recently, this tomb was where Revan confronted Uthar Vin. When Revan left
Vin?
Korriban, the Sith... And so...
Alright, so apparently after Revan left Korriban, even though Revan could come back to Korriban after he was done with Korriban, apparently, after the first game ended, all the Sith here just basically started fucking killing each other. So Korriban's a very combat-oriented planet.
This was the tomb of Tulak Hord, known as the greatest lightsaber duel.
Tell me more.
His skill was considered remarkable, even in his...
Are you saying modern Jedi are poorly skilled with a lightsaber?
If you were to face an ancient Sith Lord in combat, that is unknown. But supposedly, he created a holo... Unfortunately, Tulak Hord...
Alright, so apparently we all suck at lightsaber combat these days. That's what she's getting at. So here's some bodies.
The broken corpses before you are all... I doubt there is much to be...
It'd be best to leave them be. Nah, I want to loot them.
Fool! You've disturbed... Hissis, as creature... Hiss... The...
So now we get to fight Hissis. Basically, they're called... Basically, wow. That looks kind of like a reskin. These things are actually pretty tough motherfuckers, and they are basically, their unofficial name is, or basically they're described as dark side dragons, actually. It's kind of crazy. Now, there's actually a glitch much later on in Korriban that I'll probably get to, and I'll explain it. I don't think it works anymore in the restored version of the game. But in the vanilla game, you can exploit a glitch to get infinite experience that involves Hissis. It's kind of cool. But that's like probably the next episode.
More where that came from.
Well, for you guys, I mean, for me, it's all one big recording session today. Their tails look weird. Wow, that's some shitty texturing right there. They just look like these black squares that they didn't Photoshop out the black part. Like they didn't Photoshop out the stuff that's not actually there. They just left it. Suit the corpse, and then there's more Hissis.
More where that came from.
So let's fucking kill him.
More where that came
You
from.
take on that one. I got this one.
More where that came from.
Got him. Got him. Let's level. See, even though I don't need to loot the bodies, I always do because I want to get the experience. Because as I've been saying, there are plenty of levels. I'm only at fucking 25. And 50's the max. I'm not gonna max out this game. It's really hard to. I actually don't even know how you would. I don't know if I've ever done it before. But actually, you almost get so many force powers and stuff that you don't even need them all. Like, you really get to a point where you actually have more than you could ever need. Be kind of cool if when you level up you could turn force powers into feats and things like that, because I would totally do that.
Before you, Ragnos held power for over a century. We're standing close to the spot where Naga Sadao first confronted their struggle. Yes. As fate would have this.
That story of how two hyperspace explorers found the Sith and started the Great Hyperspace War is in Tales of the Jedi Volume 1 Omnibus. Oh my god! Yeah. And of course, as you might expect, the actual Korriban. It's kind of funny how in the Star Wars video games you visit a number of planets multiple times and they always tend to look different from each other. As well as from the books. Like the drawings in Tales of the Jedi of Korriban are obviously completely different from the drawings that you find.
Say the word.
Or the actual art, the in-game, I guess, assets that Korriban has now. They are just completely different looking. Here's the last two.
This way.
Ajunta Paul.
Ajunta's dark Revan calmed the angry ghost. One who has fallen so far and done so. Perhaps. Unknown. That is only speculation.
It is knowledge that only Revan holds. And, oh yeah, here's another last force.
Here, you can just. The new Sith Order. Now the.
Yeah, remember those holes they were digging in the first game? Yep. There they are. So I guess these guards died at their post and then turned into skeletons. But anyway, so Korriban and Tales of the Jedi is this whole big, huge planet with all these huge fucking towering things. And the game that came closest to that, the only other game I can actually think of where you went to Korriban is Jedi Academy. And that game actually came kind of close to what Korriban looks like. Are you fucking serious? Is this for real? Like, is this actually happening right now? Please, God. I'm not moving a step. Yep. Please don't march. Thank God. If I fought the HKs and the Hisses at the same time, I might be in serious trouble. So, let's kill these things off first and then get a heal out and then go fight the HKs.
Unnecessary and no recitation.
There we go. Now it's working. Come on. Give me a fucking...
Let's take care of this.
Can I win?
Came from.
At last, some action.
Yes, some action.
Systems failing, master.
Yeah, Mira, you never get any action at all. Whatever. God, there are just so many of these things. Alright. This cave, don't go in it yet. Just don't bother.
Please tell me.
There is great. I would advise you.
Yeah, finish exploring the academy before you go into the cave. And actually, listen to her. Because, I'll explain some later. Oh yeah, this is Chirac start flying out of the cave, which is actually kind of neat. How they spawn into the dark and come out as if they're actually flying out of the cave.
Like that?
I think if I remember correctly, there's actually a whole fuck ton of them in there. Or not. I'm crazy, I guess. I thought there were a whole bunch of them. Like, after you saw that cutscene, a whole, like, 10 of them just came swarming out of the cave and started fighting you. I don't know. I guess I think I'm remembering correctly. Maybe the restored mod changes that or something. My dog is barking. She's stupid. Seriously, my dog's pretty cool, but she's pretty dumb, too. So you gotta fight some Tukata to get into the academy. You remember these motherfuckers from Korriban.
Everyone down! More where
They're
that came
pretty
from.
annoying. So let's just slaughter them. Ba-da-ba-da. Fucking got him. Let's go into the academy. This shouldn't take long at all.
Back of my neck are standing up.
You can expect more.
There's more than just these beasts in the academy. That's a cool shot. Wow, that's some cool concept art. Alright, so you go in. Oh shit, Scion's here! Oh my god! That's bad. Uh-oh, there's some assassins.
Her apprentice is here. Find him.
Oh man, they closed the doors. We gotta figure out how to open the doors. There's some Tukata. So yeah, as you might expect, we gotta do lots more fighting inside of here. Can't even open that backpack. So silly. So yeah, you gotta fight a bunch of assassins in here. It's really annoying. Oh hey Sith assassins, how's it going? Don't know why I had to run up to you to start shooting you, but whatever, it worked okay. So now, as I think I mentioned in the Let's Play the first game, you actually get to explore some new areas of the Sith Academy now. So there's this area. See, now remember these side doors that you could never open? Now you can open them. And there's some shit in them. It's kind of cool. As you might expect, the tunnel to Dresh Day is locked. Oh yeah, here's this asshole. Because you can't... well, actually, not that you might expect, but it is locked. You can't go back there at all. It is completely cut off in this game. Oh my god. Fucking stop! Damn, get out of my face. So, here's something important. Keldroma belt. Here it is. Now... What the... What the fuck? I must be thinking of another room. I thought it was in here. Weird. We'll see if I can find it. Hopefully I can. If I can't, it's not the end of the world. It'd be nice if I could find it though. Might as well go up here. These things activate poison for no reason. Yeah. Whoosh. And then that one stops and then whoosh. It might poison them. No, I didn't even get them. Oh yeah, more Sith assassins. Wonderful. Blast them! Blast them all! Blast them! Fucking kill them! Blast them!
Came from.
Blast them up! Blast them up! Huh, huh.
More where that came from.
Huh, huh. Blast them up! Ba-dup, ba-dup. Open the door, it's locked. Oh yeah, I remember what we gotta do. So you go over here. That might poison them. Nope. Oh, it did. Don't even really care. Just do this. Don't even bother with the stupid breath control shit. I need to go down there. This tunnel, this door is the door to Dresh Day. You can open it and then there's just a collapsed tunnel where there's a footlocker and then there's some Sith assassins who spawn behind me. Or there's not even a footlocker. I'm thinking of the other tunnel. There's another collapsed tunnel. Yeah, see a door closed to assassins. Fucking dicks. Wow, 8-hole damage. You guys are really threatening to me, aren't you?
More where that came from.
Wow, I healed instead of taking any damage because you didn't even. Wow, 18-hole damage. Ooh, you guys are good. Yeah, it never dropped remains, by the way. So don't even bother waiting. Here's where I wanted to. I want to go down there, but I need to go here. This works too. It's locked. Shit. Oh, okay. I remember now. I remember how to do it all. Yeah, you have to come down here. You might as well come down here first. You don't really need to... Oh yeah, here's a guy who's like, oh, we're exploring. Tukata are going to be annoying. We could try to stealth past them, but one of them ran into the... One guy ran into the Tukata, and then they went crazy and killed everybody. How do you walk into someone while you're invisible? Like you're staring... Oh yeah, this is Revan's old quarters, if you remember. So, fucking kill these guys. And then loot Revan's footlocker. Apparently improved automaton gloves. Why those were left where Revan was, who knows, whatever. Oh yeah, and when did you throw Bond have a fucking computer? She didn't. So, oh hey, a working computer panel that's yellow with age. Bypass login, manually create ID. Enter blah. Access learning material, now the library's open. Take the level 1 written test. Okay, here we go. Which of the Sith Lords is not here? Freedom Nad. Number of Sith Lords. I think the answer is 20. Coveted 6th position, directly opposite 16th. I think it's 21. Following question would be the least suitable pet, a Gizka. Which of the following is not a paradox? I always lie is a paradox. This statement is false is not a paradox. Through passion I gain strength. Through strength I gain power. Through power I gain victory. Through victory my chains are broken. 3 out of 5. Fuck you. Freedom Nad. 22. I think it's 20 actually. The statement is false. 3 out of 5. Yep. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Access the training room. You must complete the level 1 written test first. Freedom Nad. 20. Gizka. To be powerful is no the answer to the question. Hey, I got 4 out of 5. Access the training room. Now that door's open where we fought the assassins with a minute ago. But first, oh yeah, there's assassins who come out who are like, hey, how dare you pass the test and have Sith knowledges.
Time to even the odds.
I keep forgetting that math one, the number of Sith Lords. I don't know which I got right, if that was the number of Sith Lords or... You can work it out. You could draw a circle and count out 6 points and blah, 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 blah. I never really got how that question works.
Let's settle this. More where that came from.
So yeah, now I gotta fight a bunch of Tukata.
Let's settle this.
It shouldn't take long.
So we're almost done with the academy already. We're getting there. We're getting there, don't worry. We've already cleared out a bunch of the areas, and once this is done, we'll be really close. So you blast them. Blast a rifle. Still just picking through stuff, opening chests, and an orange crystal. Wow, I really don't care. So there's a, I think there's a, sometimes there's really good guns in here. New recruits. Okay, nothing. In the absence of a Sith Master, make recruits take the written test. Yeah, because that's what Sith should do. Make 2 students take a written fucking test. Oh yeah, so this guy, he's like, oh, thermal detonator. Oh, there's a door here. Oh yeah, more assassins. So you can't open this door because it's all barred shut. Yet.
Time to even the odds.
Time to even the odds.
More where that came from. More where that came from.
Just melt them. So I'll explain how you get into that door in a minute once I get to that point. And don't even bother. Or, well, I have to walk over there. I wanted to get that loot, but there's no loot! No loot to get!
That's another one for me.
It's actually an interesting mechanic with the door and everything. So we killed all the Tukata. Wonderful. Last footlocker. Plasma. Plasma rocket! I do like how when you pick up a datapad in this game, it shows you the datapad, so you don't have to go sifting through your shit to find it. You still have it. That's something that KOTOR 1 could have sorely used. So now we can enter the freaking library, which is this door. Yeah. Of course there's Sith assassins in here. So you go in here, hey look, a Sith assassin, asshole. Now it's real. Okay, so with regards to that written test, you can just follow my answers that I gave in that final test, and you'll get it. But and getting 5 out of 5 doesn't do anything. You just need 4 out of 5 to get it. There's some learning materials there, but a lot of the stuff you can learn just by playing the game. Like you already saw the thorium charges. So okay, let me go over the thorium charges. The test doesn't really matter. I already did. So here's the thorium charges. They're super powerful explosives. Now, those are used to get into Uthar Wynn's room. However, if you remember when I was on Duxton, I mentioned that they were explosive to get into that Mandalorian cache. If you save the thorium charges for that, you can use them to blow up the room, the cache on Duxton. Awesome, right? That is very cool. However, what I would like to do is I'm going to use it on Uthar Wynn's room because I'm going to do a real save before I do. But I don't believe I'll have a chance to go back to Duxon, actually, after this. So I would like to take care of this now, and just use them up. You basically can't go to Korriban last, if you want to do that.
I'll bet even the Ebonhawk couldn't.
When someone goes through this much trouble to seal...
So you use the thorium charges and it blows up. Now there's actually something else interesting in this room that I'll talk about too. Why did it go purple? Items lost, so now I lost the thorium charges, but the door's open. Sith holocron. It doesn't work. Recently broken. Now, here's the interesting thing. If you play this game Darkside, the holocron is not broken, and it's a message from Darkside Bastila to Darkside Revan. That's, instead of the T3 thing, is what it has. That's actually really cool. So it's actually sort of continuity. If you're playing Darkside, basically whatever you play in this game, they assume Revan did. They don't actually carry the saves over like in Mass Effect. No, in this, they just assume, they're like, oh, you're playing light side, then we're going to just assume that Revan played light side. I think it's maybe also related to the question, to the way you answer Atten in the beginning. I don't know. But now, all we got to do that's left is go this way. I think it's this way. Go up to the training room. And then we're going to basically be done. Well, actually, no. The training room is the last. There's two more. There's one more room afterward. If you remember, there's also the interrogation room. Here I got stunned. Don't really care. Talk to the computer panel about training. Begin training. When you want to do level 2. Error. We're going up to level 16. Which means all the 2 kata come out. Of course. When there were cages installed over here, I don't know. There were originally only these 4 cages, and these 3 cages in the original game. I thought there was a cage there. I could be wrong. These 2 kata are starving because they've been trapped. Oh no, I feel so bad for the 2 kata that are starving. Slaughter them. So now you talk to the computer panel, and it's like, oh man, time elapsed for you to... It took you more than instant... you took longer than a fucking instant to kill a 2 kata, so whatever level 16 is, I don't know. Oh no, there she is. Where's the musical cue? It's not there! She just remembered, there was like a... It's this crazy musical cue. So you talk to her, she's like, oh, I created a... So she basically fought Darth Sion. And he locked her up in there. But before he did, she created an account that could open up the door out of the academy. Schedule disciplinary action for myself. It does nothing. Enter Lona Vash and open the front door. Let's get out of here. So let's go. See you later, Lona. So she's dead. Here's actually an interesting tidbit. I'm not going to show you because I can't right now, and I'll probably forget. But oh, come on. When you go back to the Ebonhawk, if you watch the trial tape, oh my god. If you watch the tape of your trial now, T3 tells you...
Poisoned.
T3 has updated the text to say that she is deceased, which is kind of cool. Alright, let's go. Hey, look who it is. It's Sion. We have guns. We'll kill you.
Did you come here for answers? There are none. The call of Korriban is strong, but it is the call of the dead. It is fitting you came here. I have studied you and found nothing but weakness.
How do you know Kreia?
I know her as an apprentice knows their master, and as a master knows an apprentice.
What do you want?
I want her to die. But you have not survived her teachings, yet still she walks. I have studied you. I know the paths you walked in exile. I know your teacher. I know the fires that raged upon the... You know war, and I know of Malachor. You saw the heart of war, what Malachor wrought, yet you turned away from it.
This guy sounds kind of British.
Thing, a thing of weakness and fear. You are her apprentice in name only. I am the master.
Whatever,
and
bitch.
That is why you will die.
Normally he turned on his lightsaber. In the vanilla game he turns on his lightsaber during that cutscene. So let's blast him! Blast him up! And then I realize this is probably a very bad idea, but all you have to do is shoot him a little bit and then you'll see what happens. So just shoot Sion a whole bunch, and then he does this rage thing and then he gets full health like a bitch. Might have to make him do it again. I don't know. I could whip out my lightsabers, don't even
More
care
where
that
that
much.
came from.
He healed again.
He cannot be defeated.
Why Krea's
He
here,
is
I don't
not
know.
a beast of flesh and blood. This is... There will be...
So then you run from him. Let's run away!
She protects him, shields him. Find him, hunt him wherever he travels. He will not escape me again.
Oh, whatever,
I will
dude.
bring his corpse to her, cast it at her feet. It will be as if killing her.
So that's pretty freaky. So, okay, we made it out of there. Hooray, we're alive, we're fine. So now we're going to go into the cave. Let's see. Wow, I still have a lot of time left. I'm going to finish the cave. I'm probably going to move into the end game. Hopefully the HK factory is going to activate after I get Korriban done. Fucking better. Seriously, get really better. So now we're going back into the Korriban cave. This corpse doesn't, yeah, Tukata and Chirac. Oh, they're going... So, apparently, this guy released a whole bunch of Tukata into the cave at some point to fight the Chirac, and of course, for some reason the battle is still going on. Who the fuck knows why. Let's loot the corpse while these two fight. Well, these guys fight, I should say, not these two. So, here's the plan. Go! Go! I hurt myself. Whoops. Let's just start slaughtering them. Just slaughter all the combatants. So, the half-eaten corpse, which is kind of funny actually, is like, oh, I hope my Tukata don't go crazy and start killing everyone. It's kind of funny. It's funny. It's just So now I'm just going to do the same thing I did in KOTOR 1, which is the cave roundup, where I just explore the entire freaking cave, kill everything in it, and get all the experience. Those are blaster bolts hitting way down the cave. That's kind of funny. Like glitching through the walls and stuff, and then hitting random invisible walls beyond the extremities of the cave module. I don't know why all these sharks are red. I guess this is, I do have a reskin mod that's supposed to change the textures on a lot of creatures a little bit, and I guess this does change the Chirac around. Ah, fuck! I just remembered some parts. The cave might take a little while because of something new they added to the cave. I'm not gonna say anything more than that until I get to it. Oh, yeah, it's crazy spider webs. Fuck cares. You might notice the module is pretty much exactly the same. They really kind of just imported it from the first game, I think, and made some very minor tweaks. There's very little different. Still Tukata in this hallway? Chirac's fighting Tukata. I'm gonna kill his Chirac, and then my guy's just gonna roll right into killing. Oh well, there's three Tukata and 2 Chiracs. The Tukata are way tougher.
More where that came
Unleash
from.
hell
Everyone
upon
down.
them.
More where that came from.
I don't know where all these ceramic jars came from. Oh well. Universal D package, that's really good actually. And they actually did something, if you'll notice, they did something different with the implants in this game. Instead of getting feet to have different levels of implants, you now have to have a higher constitution to use the highest level of implants.
More where that came from.
Which basically means you have to have a base constitution of 18 if you want to have the most powerful implants in your skull. So I'm just clearing out every inch of the cave right now. Right here. Alright, so we're back out here.